Welcome back, everyone. So it is March 4th. Let's do some colony checks, see where they're at. And that last video, people were like, "Oh, you're gonna kill your colony," because we opened them up in February. You know, these three. So let's see how they have fared. Obviously, there's activity on all three, so they didn't die. They've been busy. We've been really warm. It's upper 70s right now. It is windy. They've ate all their pollen patty and banana, including the pills. Now we've given them extra food. We've been feeding them. I would imagine that they'll need it. This one will need an extra box. Let's see how far along they are. I'm mainly looking for food stores and make sure that queen has enough room to lay. A lot of good pollen around here. That bee has some pollen on her right there, and then some cap brood, but there's a bunch of larvae down there if it picks it up. But she's just completely full of larvae. Good brood, good cap brood, so they will definitely get a box added to them, an extra box. That one's just nice solid brood. Love seeing it. Lots of pollen though. We're definitely got a lot of pollen coming in Oklahoma right now. They're just jam-packed brood, front and back. There's larvae in all of them. So she's laying just as fast as she got room. Yep, and we have some drone cells going on. So right here, up top here, those are drones. All along through here, there's a little patch over there. Same way with on this side. The drone, so you can tell right here the brood, the worker brood, it's flat, and then these are more bumpy and they're raised up. They kind of resemble a bullet, is how a lot of beekeepers describe them. And those are your drone cells. Those are not Those are not like queen cells, swarm cells, none of that yet. We haven't seen any of those, but we are seeing drones in the colonies. Another solid frame. Brood everywhere that she can lay. Lots and lots of pollen coming in. And there's our queen right there. So she was on the last frame on this one. A lot of people say you don't find them on the last frame, but she was on the last frame right there. She's looking good. We're gonna go ahead and mark her. Pick her up. Don't drop her. Alright, for those that want to know how we mark them, you can hold the queen. We pick them up by the wings, and then I hold them right there by the thorax. And then we just use, this one's a Sharpie paint pen. It's orange. I don't follow the colors. And then you just mark them right there on the little thorax. Give it a couple of blows, just a little bit. It'll dry, and then you put her back on. Release her in the thing, and there she's marked. She's just easier when we see them. We'll mark them if I have my queen or my marking pens on me. But there she is. She's marked, a beauty little queen. We'll go put her back in here. She goes down. Alright, so another box on, and up here we have drawn comb in the middle. Right here in the middle. Then we have two non-drawn, just blank frames that they'll draw out, and then we have a green drone frame up here for her. Put the little feeders back on. This one ate their bananas, but they didn't eat the banana peels, and it can be normal depending on the colony. Some colonies will eat the banana peels, some of them will remove it, some of them won't bother with it, but they'll eat the banana itself. So this colony and this one, I believe, are smaller than that colony. Let's see how they're doing. but they're getting built up. Yeah, lots of pollen in this frame. Completely full of pollen. We got some capped honey up here. There's a minor flow on right now, so but they've been getting fed to get boosted up, so they covered only about 3 frames down there. Lots of brood. She's laying pretty good now. That feeding back in February, in the middle of February, right around Valentine's Day, really kicked her into gear. Like I said, she was a small one, so we like to see that. But good amount of pollen all right through here. Lots of capped brood. Eggs and young larvae down there. Give her some more syrup. She'll need another box probably in 2 weeks. Solid brood, cat brood, all this right here. There's our queen. She's marked yellow. Real easy to see that yellow, green, the oranges, the pink. Those are the colors that we use, but lots of cat brood here. Very nice looking. So much pollen this time of year. And she got food on that one. Lots of food on here. There's some nectar and honey. Well, we've been feeding her, and then all this right here is eggs and larvae, and all this is just pollen. So we'll give her some food. She'll use a little bit of food, and we'll probably go ahead and put a box on her just to make sure that she has plenty of room. But we'll fill up this, but we are done with the pollen patties, the bananas. They won't use them during a flow or any type of natural when the pollen is coming in, or so we just do that in the very beginning of February and go through the month of February, and then usually if we're not this warm, we can go through part of March as well before we really get kicked into gear. But we've been pretty warm, and bees have been definitely getting out and enjoying it. So we transferred these ones over to the PVC pallet last month. I believe this one came out of the flow hive we had right here. They didn't eat their banana peel either. It's alright. We just throw them out and ate all of their little pollen patty we gave them. They are super loud. Let's see what's going on with them. Might not like me being in here, but they sound like almost queenless. Hopefully that's not the case. They're roaring though. this one is from the cutout. We picked up in southwestern Oklahoma. Good amount of food and bee bread on here. Lots of pollen. Bringing in a lot of food. So the bee bread is right here, that shiny stuff. All that's either some from the minor flow that we have. This is some capped honey right here. There's the bee bread right in there. Or from the feeding that we've done. So there's he is right there compared to a worker bee. They're quite a bit bigger. Pretty easy to see. Now this hive, I believe, is queenless. What we're going to do is we're going to go back into that one, grab a frame of brood and put it down here. And that way it'll keep them tied over, and then I'll go out to one of our yards where we have our 3-frame mating nukes and get a queen in this hive shortly, but that way the frame of brood from that hive will tide them over and they won't turn into laying workers. So this one definitely does not have queen. So they are queenless. So we're back into here. And what we're looking for is we want one with all stages of larvae and some eggs, some cap broods. I don't want to pull just a solid frame of cap brood out for them. I want to, you know, because we got to buy them some time with the queens. The data, there's not drones here, so I got to be able to get out to my yard where we have our mating nukes at and get them here so that we can put a queen on her. That one has the drone cells on there. I don't want to give them those. And it has a lot of pollen. They don't need pollen. Too much. So this one right here, yeah, some cap brood right here in the middle, and then a lot of young larvae, and that will hold them over. So we'll shake those bees off. Yeah, it got some eggs on it, got a little bit of everything on this one. So we'll go ahead and stick that one right here in the middle. And what I want to give her is one that is kind of empty. Not a drone one. Yeah, that one's not drawn out. Let me see what else we got. Those look like pretty much good food frames for her, so we'll take this one. switch this one around so they'll draw out that side. Keep that one in the middle. That one has all the brood that we just gave them. And we'll put this one right here. Okay, so we're going to put a break up here just like that. We know it is in need of a queen. Then we're going to go get this one right here. I'm just going to drop it right in here. And she will lay. That gives her instant laying room right down there and stuff. So as you notice, we didn't put a queen excluder on this one, so we let her lay in there, and then we will add queen excluders here later on. And so we kind of take advantage of the double brood. Like a double brood box for a short time. And then we'll add our queen excluder, and along with that will help our nurse bees come up through the queen excluder. It will give them something enticing, so that way they'll get this box cleaned up, and some of those frames start drawing. We'll give them some food, and then when we put the queen excluder on, we'll make sure the queen is down here, and we'll run the single just like that, and then this will become a complete food box for them and stuff. But this colony is looking good. She'll get a box on her. I'll put that on right now, and then this one we'll get a new queen for her, and make sure that she is good to go and queened right. So getting ready for the season to come. So we'll get a queen on her in a couple days or so, just when we can get out to the yard and grab one. But that frame of brood will keep her occupied, or keep this colony occupied, to where I don't have to worry about them becoming the laying workers and stuff. So anyways, that's what we're saying is the very beginning of March. So colonies are looking good, and most of them are, you know, looking around these two. We've only came across two without a queen, and like I said, it must have missed a queen, or maybe dropped the queen. Queen flew away when we transferred these two over to the new pallet and stuff, and took her out of the flow hive. So I'm pretty sure I seen the queen the last time she was in there. So anyways, that's what we're saying. I hope y'all's bees are doing good, and y'all be keeping it real out there. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.